Number 1. This 1972 Pontiac Grandville convertible, offered at $12,000 and located in Sacramento, California, is presented as a beautiful and highly original full-size American convertible that remains impressive both inside and out. The seller emphasizes that this example retains its original appearance, highlighted by its rare green exterior paired with a matching green interior, a standout color combination that enhances its classic presence and collectability. The car is described as running excellent and fully roadworthy, with a confident suggestion that it can be driven home immediately, making it not just a display piece but a true driver. With its large, luxurious proportions and unmistakable early 1970s styling, this Grandville represents the final era of Pontiac's big-body convertible performance and comfort. Power comes from a strong 455 cubic inch V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission, offering effortless torque and smooth cruising that perfectly suits the Grandville's grand touring character. The seller states that the drivetrain performs excellently, delivering reliable operation with no known issues, reinforcing the claim that this is a turnkey classic ready for immediate enjoyment. All of the car's core systems are reported to be fully functional, including the electrical system and gauges, which are all said to work perfectly. The fact that all the lights operate correctly further supports the claim that this car has been well maintained and remains mechanically sorted for regular driving. Inside, the rare green interior is described as being in beautiful original condition, reinforcing the idea that this car has not been heavily altered or restored with mismatched materials. The presence of full electric features adds to the luxury-oriented nature of the Grandville, and the fact that everything electrical is working as intended is a major selling point for a convertible of this era. From the dashboard instrumentation to the lighting and power-operated components, the car is said to function exactly as it should, offering an ownership experience that is increasingly difficult to find in unrestored classics. The originality of both the interior and exterior gives this convertible added appeal among collectors who value authenticity over heavy modification. The seller makes it clear that the asking price is firm at $12,000 and that no trades will be considered, underscoring a straightforward, cash-only sale. With its strong 455 V8, automatic transmission, rare green color combination, excellent running condition, and fully operational electrical systems, this 1972 Pontiac Grandville convertible stands out as a ready-to-enjoy classic that blends performance, luxury, and originality. Its ability to be driven immediately, combined with its large-scale cruising comfort and distinctive early 1970s design, makes it an attractive option for enthusiasts seeking a true high-powered American convertible that has not been compromised by neglect or excessive modification. Number 2. This 1968 Chevrolet El Camino, offered at $18,000 and located in Las Vegas, Nevada, is presented as a freshly updated classic car-truck hybrid that blends sharp appearance with solid foundational upgrades. The exterior has been refinished in an eye-catching red velvet pearl paint, giving the vehicle a bold, modernized look while preserving its iconic late 1960s muscle-era styling. The seller notes that numerous cosmetic and structural improvements have already been completed, including new floor pans that strengthen the integrity of the body and provide a solid base moving forward. With its unique combination of coupe styling and pickup utility, this El Camino stands out as a highly desirable example that already benefits from extensive recent work. Inside, the cabin has been comprehensively refreshed with multiple new components that significantly elevate the presentation and comfort. The car features new carpet, new door panels with new hardware, a new headliner, and a new seat cover, all contributing to a clean and updated interior environment. A new steering wheel has also been installed, completing the refreshed driver's area and reinforcing the sense that this El Camino has been thoughtfully upgraded where it matters most. These interior updates suggest that the seller has invested both time and resources into improving the overall driving experience, not just the car's visual impact. On the exterior, the restoration continues with several important new components that improve both appearance and functionality. The El Camino is equipped with new front and rear bumpers, restoring the crisp look of the bodywork and enhancing its overall presence. A brand new front windshield has also been installed, addressing a major visibility and safety component that often gets overlooked. The vehicle will be sold with the rally wheels shown in the garage photo, completing the classic musclera look and adding to its strong street appeal. These exterior improvements, combined with the custom pearl paint, give this El Camino a finished and aggressive stance. Under the hood, the car currently has a 327 cubic inch engine installed, but the seller states that it will need to be replaced. Included with the sale, however, is a spare small block 305 V8 with approximately 80,000 miles that was removed from a 1990 Chevrolet Camaro and was reported to be in perfect running condition when pulled, offering a ready replacement option for the next owner. The car still retains its original 2-speed automatic transmission, maintaining its vintage drivetrain character. A clean Nevada title is in the seller's name, ensuring a smooth and straightforward ownership transfer. With its extensive list of new parts, striking paint, included spare engine, and clear documentation, this 1968 Chevrolet El Camino presents as a strong project that is already well along in the restoration process and poised for completion or immediate customization. Number 3. This 1962 Mercury Comet, offered at $6,200 and located in Menifee, California, is presented as a complete and well-kept classic that has been regularly driven and enjoyed for several years. The seller emphasizes that this is a fully intact, honest car rather than a disassembled project, making it an especially attractive entry point into early 1960s American classics. Finished in red with a matching red hardtop, the car has a bold and timeless appearance that highlights the clean lines of the Comet's compact design. The interior is finished in gray, providing a balanced contrast to the exterior and reinforcing the impression that this car has been cared for rather than abandoned. All of the original glass remains in place and is reported to be crack-free, which is a significant detail for a vehicle of this age. The seller also states that all lights and electrical components are fully functional, indicating that the car's electrical system is in good working order. These details, combined with the description that everything works as it should, suggest that this Comet is not just visually presentable but also mechanically and electrically sound for regular use. The fact that this car has served as the seller's daily driver for a few years further supports the claim that it is a dependable and proven runner rather than a short-term flip. Under the hood, the Mercury is equipped with a V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission, offering a desirable upgrade over the original economy-focused powertrains and providing stronger performance for modern driving. The seller notes that the car drives well and continues to perform reliably, with everything reported to be running perfectly at the time of the listing. A recent oil change has also been completed, showing that basic maintenance has not been neglected. This combination of V8 power and automatic convenience makes the Comet especially appealing to buyers who want classic style without the demands of a manual transmission or sluggish base engines. Inside, the interior is described as being in pretty good condition overall, reinforcing the idea that this car has aged gracefully rather than deteriorated. As a complete, running, driving classic with working lights, electronics, original uncracked glass, and a strong V8 drivetrain, this 1962 Mercury Comet represents a solid turnkey classic that can be enjoyed immediately. With its daily driver history, clean overall presentation, and attractive price point, it stands as an appealing option for anyone looking to step into vintage American motoring with minimal initial restoration required. Number 4. This 1949 Chevrolet Fleetline Deluxe, offered at $20,000 and located in Compton, California, is presented as a well-preserved and tastefully upgraded classic that blends original character with modern enhancements. Powered by its original 216 cubic inch inline-six engine paired with a traditional 3-on-tree manual transmission, this Fleetline retains its authentic driving feel while benefiting from a 12-volt electrical conversion for improved reliability and compatibility with modern accessories. The seller confirms that the car holds a clean title, the registration tags are fully up to date, and the vehicle runs very well with no mechanical issues noted, although it is currently not driving due to an unfinished brake system upgrade. As a result, the car is being sold as is and will require towing upon purchase, a detail clearly disclosed by the seller. The sale is strictly cash only, with no trades considered, and the seller states the post will remain up until the car is sold. The braking system has already undergone a significant modernization process, with a front disc brake conversion utilizing 11-inch rotors while retaining the original Huck-style drum brakes in the rear. Supporting the braking upgrade is an 8-inch brake booster and a dual master cylinder equipped with a disc/drum proportioning valve mounted on the dashboard, indicating that the car is being set up for much stronger and safer stopping performance than it originally had. Although the brake system upgrade is not yet fully completed, the presence of these components shows that the build has been approached with both safety and drivability in mind. Before the brake work began, the seller confirms that the car was running and driving without any issues, reinforcing the idea that the current non-driving status is temporary and tied only to the ongoing brake conversion rather than deeper mechanical problems. Inside, the Fleetline has received a striking custom upholstery upgrade finished in suede, giving the cabin a refined and modernized appearance while still complementing the classic exterior lines. The interior is rated at an impressive 9 out of 10 by the seller, reflecting its excellent condition and high level of presentation. A custom JBL sound system has been installed, complete with a backup camera for added convenience and safety, seamlessly blending modern technology into the vintage platform. The cabin is further enhanced by custom RGB interior LED lighting, allowing adjustable ambient lighting that dramatically elevates the nighttime driving experience and show-quality presentation. These interior upgrades transform the Fleetline from a traditional post-war cruiser into a highly personalized and comfortably modern classic. On the exterior, the paint is rated at 7 out of 10 and the chrome at 8 out of 10, indicating a strong overall presentation with minor cosmetic imperfections consistent with tasteful use rather than neglect. A 1951 Chevrolet grille was already installed when the seller purchased the car approximately 2 years ago, giving the front end a slightly customized and more aggressive appearance while retaining period-correct style. The vehicle is also equipped with custom RGB exterior rock lights, adding a dramatic visual effect at night and further emphasizing its personalized character. Over the past 2 years, the seller has continued upgrading the car gradually, improving both form and function along the way. With its original drivetrain, upgraded braking system, high-quality custom interior, modern audio and lighting, and clean legal status, this 1949 Chevrolet Fleetline Deluxe stands as a distinctive and well-developed classic that only needs the final touches to return to full road-ready condition. Number 5. This 1970 Pontiac Firebird Esprit 400, offered at $12,500 and located in Van Nuys, California, is presented as a highly optioned and desirable second-generation Firebird that was special-ordered with an impressive factory performance and comfort package. From new, this car was equipped with the sought-after 400 cubic-inch V8 engine paired with a TH400 automatic transmission and a 12-bolt Posey traction rear end, making it a strong-performing and well-balanced muscle car from the factory. Power steering and power brakes further enhance its drivability, while the deluxe interior package adds to its upscale Esprit trim level. The seller confirms that this Firebird is a true matching numbers car, which is a major factor for collectors and enthusiasts seeking originality and long-term value. The original factory color was carousel red, one of the most iconic and desirable Pontiac colors of the era, adding to its historical appeal. Mechanically, this Firebird is described as running great, with a long list of recent maintenance and service work already completed. The seller notes that new belts and hoses have been installed, along with a new power steering pump and alternator, addressing several critical wear components. The carburetor has been rebuilt to ensure proper fuel delivery and drivability, and the braking system has also received attention. In addition, the car is riding on new tires, which further supports the claim that this Firebird is currently in dependable running condition. The odometer shows 119,000 original miles, giving a realistic and honest representation of use over its lifetime. Despite its age and mileage, the fact that it runs strong with recent mechanical updates makes it a solid driver-level muscle car that can be enjoyed immediately while improvements are planned. From a body standpoint, the car does have some rust present at the bottoms of the doors and in the quarter panels, which is disclosed clearly by the seller. However, it is also stated that there is no rust around the rear window or the roof area, and the floors are reported to be in good condition, which are all critical structural areas on these cars. This suggests that while cosmetic and lower body metalwork will be required, the core structure remains sound. The car is acknowledged to be in need of paint and bodywork to restore its exterior appearance to a higher standard, especially if the next owner chooses to return it to its original carousel red finish. These needs place the car squarely in the category of a restoration candidate that is still complete, running, and driving rather than a stalled or disassembled project. Inside, the Firebird will require additional interior restoration work, as it is noted to need new carpet, a new headliner, and new door panels. While the deluxe interior option is present, these items will need attention to bring the cabin back to a high-quality presentation level. The car does not have air conditioning, which reflects its performance-oriented configuration rather than a fully luxury-focused build. Even so, with its factory 400 engine, TH400 transmission, 12-bolt Posey rear end, matching number status, and strong mechanical condition, this 1970 Pontiac Firebird Esprit represents a solid foundation for either a full restoration or a continued driver quality build. At its $12,500 asking price, it offers a compelling opportunity for a buyer to step into a genuine big-engine second-generation Firebird with the most important mechanical and drivetrain components already in place. Number 6. This 1965 Ford Thunderbird, offered at $15,000 and located in Riverside, California, is presented as a clean and well-sorted example of Ford's iconic mid-1960s personal luxury coupe, blending strong V8 performance with refined styling and comfort. Finished in a striking black exterior paired with a matching black interior, this Thunderbird carries a timeless and aggressive presence that perfectly suits its long, low-slung body design. The seller describes the car as clean overall, suggesting that it has been properly cared for and preserved rather than neglected. As a model that represents the fourth generation of the Thunderbird lineage, this 1965 example showcases the sharp lines, sculpted bodywork, and upscale character that help define the Thunderbird as a true American luxury performance car rather than a basic cruiser. Under the hood sits a powerful 390 cubic inch V8 engine, delivering the kind of torque and smooth acceleration that made these Thunderbirds so desirable when new. The seller states that the car runs great and has no mechanical issues at this time, indicating that it is not just a cosmetic driver but a mechanically sound classic that can be enjoyed immediately. The drivetrain is described as being in strong working order, reinforcing the idea that this Thunderbird is ready for regular use without the need for immediate repairs or major servicing. The fact that the car is presented as turnkey adds significant value for buyers who want to drive and enjoy a classic right away rather than take on a long restoration project. Inside, the interior has already received meaningful attention, with the seats and carpet having been redone, giving the cabin a refreshed and well-kept appearance. The black interior complements the exterior color perfectly, maintaining a cohesive and factory-correct look while benefiting from updated materials. All gauges and electrical components are reported to be fully functional, which is a major selling point for a luxury-oriented classic where electrical systems can often be a source of frustration. The proper operation of all instrumentation and electrical features supports the claim that this Thunderbird has been maintained with attention to both comfort and reliability, not just appearance. With its strong-running 390 V8, refreshed interior components, fully functional gauges and electrical systems, and clean overall presentation, this 1965 Ford Thunderbird stands as a solid driver quality classic that offers both performance and luxury in equal measure. Its black-on-black color combination adds to its aggressive yet elegant persona, while its reported mechanical reliability makes it suitable for weekend cruising, local shows, or extended highway driving. Located in Riverside, California, and offered at a competitive price point for a big block Thunderbird in running condition, this example represents an appealing opportunity for buyers seeking a classic American coupe that delivers style, comfort, and proven V8 performance without the immediate burden of major restoration work. Number 7. This 1967 Ford Mustang, offered at $6,000 and located in Rio Vista, California, is presented as an original inline-six example that remains largely complete and retains its classic structural integrity despite clearly being a project car. The seller confirms that it is equipped with its factory inline six-cylinder engine and comes with a clean title in hand along with current registration, which is a major advantage for a project of this nature. The car will need to be towed, as it is not currently road-ready, and the seller openly states that they do not know the vehicle's full history prior to their ownership. The odometer shows 66,485 miles, although the seller cannot verify whether this reflects the true mileage on the engine, leaving the exact usage unknown. Even so, the car is described as being fairly straight overall, suggesting that the body has not suffered major collision damage and still provides a viable foundation for restoration. Mechanically, the seller and their team recently installed a brand new carburetor and were able to get the engine running a few months ago, indicating that the power plant is at least operational. They also report that the engine showed good compression during this process, which is an encouraging sign for the long-term potential of the inline-six. However, they did not attempt to drive the car because the braking system required fluid and additional work, meaning the stopping system is currently non-functional or unsafe. This reinforces the seller's statement that the car must be towed and cannot be driven as is. Despite this, the fact that the engine runs and shows good compression places this Mustang ahead of many stalled projects that require full drivetrain rebuilding from the outset. From a body and structural standpoint, the most significant issue disclosed is severe deterioration under the vinyl top, with rust especially concentrated around the rear window area. The seller states that the roof will likely need to be cut off and replaced entirely, marking this as one of the major restoration challenges associated with the car. In addition to the roof issue, the passenger side door currently does not open, which will require mechanical attention to hinges, latches, or internal mechanisms. The car is not wearing its original factory color, and the interior is also not original, but the seller notes that the interior is still in fine shape overall, making it usable as is for a driver build or as a base for a future interior restoration. Despite its visible needs, the seller believes that the car likely would not take a tremendous amount of work to become mechanically roadworthy again, particularly given that the engine already runs. With its original inline-six drivetrain, clean paperwork, straight-looking body, and intact interior, this Mustang represents a classic entry-level first-generation project for a buyer willing to tackle structural roof repairs and brake system restoration. At its $6,000 asking price, it offers a relatively accessible path into 1967 Mustang ownership, especially for someone seeking a hands-on build rather than a finished show car. With proper metal repair, braking upgrades, and continued mechanical sorting, this Mustang has the potential to return as a functional and enjoyable vintage Ford that reflects both its original simplicity and the dedication of its next owner. Number 8. This 1964 Chevrolet Corvair Monza Spyder convertible, offered at $18,000 and located in Irvine, California, is presented as a true and increasingly rare piece of American performance history from the early turbocharged era. As one of the few factory turbocharged production cars of its time, the Monza Spyder stands apart from ordinary Corvairs with its rear engine, rear-wheel drive layout, and performance-focused engineering. Power comes from the 164 cubic inch turbocharged flat-six engine rated at 150 horsepower, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission that delivers a uniquely engaging driving experience unlike any front-engine American car of the era. The Spyder-exclusive gauge cluster, including tachometer and boost gauge, further reinforces its factory performance pedigree and makes the cockpit feel purpose-built rather than purely economical or decorative. The seller states that the car runs and drives great and holds a clean title, making it a turnkey classic that can be enjoyed immediately without the uncertainty often associated with unfinished projects. Although the odometer is currently not functioning and the exact mileage is unknown, the engine has been professionally rebuilt and has accumulated approximately 15,000 miles since completion. The car has also been regularly maintained by a Corvair-specific mechanic for preventative service, which is a major advantage given the specialized nature of these rear-engine, air-cooled turbo cars. This consistent care by a knowledgeable specialist strongly supports the claim that the mechanical condition is well sorted and dependable for continued enjoyment. From a body and exterior standpoint, the Corvair is described as having a solid structure with minimal to no rust, which is especially important for a convertible of this era. The car has received new paint, greatly enhancing its overall presentation while preserving the sharp and distinctive Spyder styling. It rides on new white wall tires fitted with the original wheel covers, maintaining a period-correct appearance that complements its classic character. The spare tire is stored in the front trunk, or frunk, consistent with the rear engine layout and factory design. Together, these details point to a car that has been thoughtfully refreshed without losing its historical authenticity. Inside, the interior is described as original, preserving the factory look and feel that collectors value in a true Monza Spider. The bucket seats, factory trim, and unique instrumentation help set this model apart from standard Corvairs, making the cabin both sporty and distinctive. A hidden Pioneer Bluetooth radio has been discreetly added, allowing modern audio convenience without disrupting the original appearance of the dashboard. With its rare factory turbo setup, strong mechanical condition, solid body, fresh paint, original interior, and documented ongoing specialist care, this 1964 Chevrolet Corvair Monza Spider represents a standout example of one of the most unusual and technologically ambitious American performance cars of the 1960s. Its combination of rarity, drivability, and show-quality appeal makes it equally suited for spirited weekend drives, local car shows, or long-term collection. Number 9. This 1975 Chevrolet Camaro, offered at $8,000 and located in Las Vegas, Nevada, is presented as a running and driving second-generation Camaro that blends classic muscle car character with extensive performance and cosmetic upgrades. The car holds a clean title and is currently powered by a 350 cubic inch small block Chevrolet V8 paired with a TH350 automatic transmission. The engine is not the original numbers matching unit, as it originated from a 1970 Chevrolet C10 and carries a TBA suffix, but the seller notes that the bottom end of the engine has been rebuilt using flat-top forged valve relief pistons instead of factory dished pistons for improved compression characteristics. The rear end features a 2.73 gear ratio with a welded differential, emphasizing straight-line traction and durability. This Camaro is already sorted as a driver-level performance build rather than a stock restoration candidate, and trades for other cars are considered by the seller. The engine bay is equipped with a strong list of performance-oriented upgrades designed to improve airflow, ignition strength, and throttle response. These include a Holly Street Dominator intake manifold, an Edelbrock 650 CFM 4-barrel carburetor, a high RPM HEI distributor, a carburetor spacer, and long tube headers to enhance exhaust flow. Supporting components include a Summit throttle cable and a high-output 100-amp alternator to sustain the electrical demands of the modified setup. The transmission has been upgraded with a B&M shift kit, B&M speedometer plug, Speedway Motors chrome fin transmission pan for improved cooling, and a B&M ratchet shifter inside the cabin, giving the driver precise manual control over gear changes. Together, these mechanical upgrades define the Camaro as a street-oriented muscle build with a clear emphasis on performance rather than originality. The suspension, steering, and braking systems have also received extensive attention to improve handling, stability, and overall safety. The front suspension is upgraded with 1A tubular upper and lower control arms combined with Monroe shocks, significantly enhancing cornering control compared to factory components. A new steering shaft and a Speedway Motors steering column have been installed to tighten steering response and improve driver feel. Braking performance has been addressed with a new brake booster, new brake lines, and a full TRQ brake kit, bringing modern stopping performance to a platform that originally struggled in this area. The car rides on American Racing 15-inch torque thrust wheels wrapped in staggered Kelly Charger tires sized 215 in the front and 235 in the rear, giving the Camaro a classic muscle stance with improved grip. Additional structural and functional upgrades include a JEGS fuel tank with new fuel lines, trunk and door lock kit, and lightweight fiberglass front fenders. Inside, the interior has been refreshed and customized with a bold red theme that complements the aggressive exterior presence. The car features Classic Interiors red carpet, a Classic Industries vinyl dash, an AMD glove box, and Icon red suede bucket seats that provide both comfort and visual impact. The overall presentation is that of a driver-focused muscle car with a mix of modern aftermarket components and classic design cues. With its rebuilt performance-oriented 350 V8, upgraded suspension and braking systems, custom interior, lightweight fiberglass body panels, and strong street equipment throughout, this 1975 Chevrolet Camaro represents a solid driver quality build that is ready to be enjoyed immediately. It is positioned as an affordable entry into the second-generation Camaro world for an enthusiast who values performance, sound, and road presence over factory originality. Number 10. This 1950 Mercury sedan, offered at $16,500 and located in Chandler, Arizona, is presented as a classic post-war American cruiser that retains its original character while benefiting from several modern reliability upgrades. The car is powered by its original 255 cubic inch flathead V8 engine paired with a 3-speed manual transmission, preserving the authentic driving feel that made early Mercurys so desirable among hot rodders and custom car enthusiasts alike. The seller notes that the mileage is unknown, which is common for vehicles of this vintage, but the presence of the original drivetrain adds significant historical and collector value. This Mercury represents the iconic rounded body style that helped define early 1950s custom culture, making it appealing both as a driver and as a traditional custom foundation. To improve drivability and dependability, the car has been converted to a 12-volt electrical system, a highly beneficial upgrade over the original 6-volt setup. Additional modern supporting components include an electric cooling fan, an electric fuel pump, power steering, and an electronic ignition system, all of which greatly enhance ease of use, starting reliability, and overall driving comfort. These upgrades allow the car to maintain its vintage mechanical heart while operating more like a modern vehicle in day-to-day conditions. The combination of flathead power with modern ignition and fuel delivery systems makes this Mercury far more practical for regular driving than a fully stock example. From a usability standpoint, the addition of power steering significantly transforms the driving experience, especially at low speeds, where original manual steering systems in cars of this era can be heavy and cumbersome. The electric fan helps regulate engine temperature more consistently, particularly in warm climates like Arizona, while the electric fuel pump ensures stable fuel delivery to the flathead V8. The electronic ignition further reduces maintenance demands and improves cold starts and overall engine performance. Together, these carefully chosen upgrades suggest that this Mercury has been built or maintained with the intention of being driven and enjoyed rather than simply displayed. The seller is asking $16,500 or best offer and makes it clear that no trades will be considered, indicating a straightforward cash sale. With its original 255 flathead V8, 3-speed manual transmission, upgraded 12-volt electrical system, power steering, and modern support components, this 1950 Mercury sedan stands as a balanced blend of originality and practicality. It offers the timeless styling and mechanical soul of a true early 1950s American classic while delivering improved reliability and comfort for modern roads. For a buyer seeking a traditional Mercury with real presence, authentic flathead power, and thoughtful usability upgrades already completed, this example presents a compelling opportunity at a competitive price point. Number 11. This 1961 Ford Falcon Coupe, offered at $3,000 and located in Kingman, Arizona, is presented as an honest early 1960s compact classic that remains largely original and unmodified. The car is equipped with its traditional 3-on-the-tree manual transmission, preserving the authentic driving experience that defined the Falcon in its earliest years. The seller states that the odometer shows 99,000 original miles, adding to the car's appeal as a largely untouched survivor rather than a heavily altered project. Visually, the body is described as having only a dent in the passenger side quarter panel with no structural damage, suggesting that despite its age, the underlying body integrity remains sound and suitable for restoration or continued use as a light project. Mechanically, the Falcon is not currently road-ready and must be towed, a fact clearly disclosed by the seller. The primary mechanical need identified is the replacement of the fuel lines from the fuel tank to the mechanical fuel pump, a common service item on cars that have sat or aged over many decades. The braking system has already had the brakes bled, indicating that some foundational work has been started to prepare the car for eventual road use. While the car is not yet in driving condition, the seller's description suggests that the remaining tasks are straightforward and mechanically approachable rather than requiring a full drivetrain overhaul. The seller also offers delivery on a trailer for an additional cost, which helps simplify logistics for buyers who may not have immediate access to towing equipment. This detail reinforces the seller's transparency about the current condition and readiness of the vehicle. With its original mileage claim, manual column shift transmission, and largely intact structure, this Falcon represents an accessible entry point into early 1960s American compact cars. The Falcon's lightweight design, simple mechanics, and strong aftermarket support make it a popular choice for restorations, mild custom builds, or even period-correct daily drivers once properly sorted. With its low asking price, original mileage claim, and limited but clearly defined mechanical needs, this 1961 Ford Falcon Coupe offers a solid foundation for someone seeking a budget-friendly classic with genuine vintage character. The disclosed quarter-panel dent, fuel line replacement requirement, and towing necessity position it firmly as a project, but one that remains complete and structurally viable. For a buyer willing to perform basic mechanical rehabilitation and cosmetic refinement, this Falcon provides an opportunity to step into classic Ford ownership at an accessible price point, with strong potential for either restoration or enjoyable weekend driving once brought back to full operating condition. Number 12. This 1959 Pontiac Bonneville, offered at $25,000 or best reasonable offer and located in Azusa, California, is presented as a rare and highly desirable full-size American classic that combines iconic late 1950s styling with significant mechanical upgrades for modern drivability. As one of Pontiac's flagship models during one of its most celebrated design eras, the Bonneville is instantly recognizable for its dramatic body lines, wide stance, and unmistakable presence on the road. The seller notes that very few of these cars still exist today in running and driving condition, which immediately sets this example apart as a surviving driver rather than a dormant project. Despite its age and the fact that it does show some body rust typical of a 1959 car, the Bonneville is described as driving very well and cruising smoothly on the freeway, reinforcing its status as a usable and enjoyable classic rather than a static showpiece. Under the hood, this Bonneville is powered by a strong 428 cubic inch V8 engine that has received extensive recent mechanical attention to enhance both performance and reliability. The cylinder heads have been resurfaced and ported, and the engine has been fitted with new lifters along with a new fuel pump and oil pump. The water pump has been rebuilt, and important steering components including the steering gearbox and power steering pump have also been rebuilt, indicating a major investment in the car's core mechanical systems. Power is sent through a 700R4 automatic transmission that has been resealed and is described as shifting solid, offering the benefit of overdrive for more relaxed and efficient highway cruising. The driveshaft has been rebalanced and fitted with new U-joints, further supporting the car's smooth driving characteristics and reliability at speed. Braking performance has been significantly upgraded with the installation of a new power brake booster and master cylinder along with front disc brakes, dramatically improving stopping power over the original factory setup. These upgrades transform the driving experience and make the car far more confidence-inspiring in modern traffic. In addition to the mechanical and safety improvements, the Bonneville has also been upgraded with a strong custom audio system. It features a Stinger touchscreen head unit along with dual 12-inch subwoofers mounted in the trunk and powered by a 500-watt JL audio amplifier, delivering modern sound performance while cruising. These additions bring contemporary comfort and entertainment to a classic platform without taking away from the car's historic appeal. While the seller openly acknowledges that the body does have some rust, it is also made clear that aside from this cosmetic reality of owning a 1959 vehicle, the car drives well and performs smoothly, especially at highway speeds. This places the Bonneville firmly in the category of a driver-quality classic that can be enjoyed immediately while being improved over time. With its powerful 428 V8, upgraded transmission, modern braking system, rebuilt steering components, and high-quality audio setup, this 1959 Pontiac Bonneville offers a compelling combination of vintage style and modern usability. Given its rarity, size, performance potential, and ability to be driven and enjoyed today, it represents a strong opportunity for a buyer seeking a truly iconic late 1950s American automobile with both presence and practicality. Number 13. This 1967 Chevrolet El Camino, offered at $25,000 and located in Camarillo, California, is presented as a fully sorted, high-quality example that blends classic muscle car styling with modern performance and everyday usability. The car holds a clean and clear California title in the seller's name with current registration, making it fully road legal and ready for immediate transfer. Power comes from a GM Crate 350 V8 equipped with an aluminum intake, and the seller states that the engine and drivetrain have only about 11,000 miles of use, while the odometer shows just 26,500 miles overall. Backing the V8 is a desirable 5-speed manual transmission, giving this El Camino a far more engaging and performance-oriented driving experience compared to the more common automatics. The seller emphasizes that the car runs, drives, and stops great and is reliable enough to be driven daily. From a mechanical and driving standpoint, this El Camino is equipped with front disc brakes and rear drum brakes along with power brakes and power steering, offering a strong balance of stopping power, comfort, and control for modern traffic conditions. The seller confirms that the car performs exactly as it should, providing confidence that it is not merely a show vehicle but a true driver that can be enjoyed regularly. The drivetrain combination of a Crate 350 and 5-speed manual makes this El Camino especially attractive to enthusiasts who want classic looks with modern performance capability. The fact that it is driven daily further supports the claim that it is fully sorted mechanically rather than a lightly driven weekend toy with unknown reliability. Cosmetically, the El Camino benefits from a very nice quality paint job that was completed approximately 7 to 8 years ago and has been well cared for since. The seller states that the car has no rust and has been stored indoors for most of its life, which is a critical factor in preserving body integrity on a vehicle of this era. New chrome has been installed, further enhancing the exterior presentation and giving the car a clean, crisp, and well-finished appearance. These details suggest that the vehicle has not only been mechanically maintained, but also visually refined to a high standard appropriate for shows, cruising, or serious enthusiast ownership. Inside, the interior has been redone and is described as fully functional, with everything working as it should. This points to a complete and thoughtfully restored cabin rather than a partially finished or neglected interior. The seller states that the car must be seen to be fully appreciated, reinforcing the level of overall condition and attention to detail throughout. The asking price is firm at $25,000, with cash preferred, though partial trades with cash on top may be considered. The seller is also willing to assist with transport or delivery depending on the buyer's location, or the car can simply be driven home. With its Crate 350 power, 5-speed manual transmission, strong mechanical condition, quality paint, rust-free body, refreshed interior, and clean documentation, this 1967 Chevrolet El Camino represents a turnkey, high-quality example that offers both classic style and modernized performance in one highly desirable package. Number 14. This 1959 Cadillac Series 62 Sedan DeVille, offered at $35,000 and located in San Diego, California, is presented as a dramatic and unmistakable full-size luxury classic finished in an eye-catching candy metal flake purple with ghost flame graphics. The visual impact of this car is further enhanced by steel-belted wide white-wall tires wrapped around chrome 5-spoke wheels, with the seller noting that the tires and wheels have less than 75 miles of use on them. As one of the most iconic automotive designs ever produced, the 1959 Cadillac stands out for its towering tail fins, expansive body lines, and unmistakable late 1950s presence, and this custom color treatment elevates that already legendary shape into true rolling artwork. The seller describes the car as a true head-turner wherever it goes, making it just as much a statement piece as it is a drivable classic luxury sedan. Under the hood, this Cadillac retains its matching numbers engine and transmission, both of which have been rebuilt and have accumulated almost no miles since completion. This is a significant value point, as it preserves the car's originality while delivering fresh mechanical reliability for the next owner. The rebuilt drivetrain supports the idea that this Sedan DeVille is not just a cosmetic showpiece, but a mechanically refreshed classic capable of being driven and enjoyed. As a flagship luxury model of its era, the Series 62 was designed to deliver smooth, powerful cruising, and with its newly rebuilt original powertrain, This example remains true to that mission while benefiting from the confidence that comes with recent mechanical work. The car is fully equipped with an impressive list of factory power features, including power door locks, power windows, a 6-way power seat, and even a factory power trunk, which the seller notes is a very rare option. These features highlight the level of luxury Cadillac was offering at the end of the 1950s and add significant appeal for collectors who appreciate period-correct high-end equipment. The presence of so many functioning power accessories reinforces the premium nature of the Series 62 sedan DeVille and separates it from lower-trim full-size sedans of the time. Even today, these features contribute greatly to the comfort and usability of the car as a true luxury cruiser rather than just a visual collectible. The seller discloses that the car still needs several items addressed, including replacement of the original interior and all-rubber weather stripping, some realignment work on the bumpers, repair of the horns, replacement of the fuel-sending unit, and installation of a missing trunk lock. These needs position the car as a high-quality driver and show car with finishing work still required rather than a fully completed restoration. Despite these remaining tasks, the seller emphasizes that the car is priced well under market value for a 1959 Cadillac that runs, drives, and commands attention at every appearance. The sale is motivated by health issues, and the seller requests no lowball offers, while remaining open to reasonable negotiation. Payment is limited strictly to cash or interbank wire transfer. With its rebuilt matching numbers drivetrain, rare factory power options, stunning custom paintwork, and iconic design, this 1959 Cadillac Series 62 sedan DeVille stands as a powerful blend of American luxury history and custom show car presence. Number 15. This 1968 Chevrolet Camaro, offered at $59,000 and located in Los Angeles, California, is presented as a thoroughly restored and heavily upgraded muscle car that blends classic first-generation Camaro styling with modern high-performance engineering. The exterior is finished in deep tuxedo black paint, applied approximately 9,000 miles ago, and accented by bold white rally stripes that emphasize its aggressive stance. The car features hidden, electrically actuated headlights along with Rally Sport badging and 327 fender emblems, maintaining the iconic RS appearance. A 1969-style cowl induction hood, chin spoiler, chrome bumpers, flush-mount deck-lid spoiler, dual side mirrors, and antenna complete the exterior package, giving the car a refined yet menacing presence. It rides on 15-inch rally wheels with polished trim rings wrapped in BF Goodrich Radial T/a white leather tires sized 235/60 up front and 255/60 in the rear, providing a classic muscle car stance with modern road grip. Inside, the Camaro features a fully finished black interior with vinyl upholstery, bucket seats, lap belts, and red contrast stitching that adds subtle performance flair to the cabin. The driver is greeted by a wood-rimmed steering wheel, power steering, aluminum door sills, and a center console topped by a Hurst shifter, reinforcing the car's performance-focused personality. Comfort and usability are significantly enhanced with the addition of vintage air conditioning, making the car suitable for extended cruising in modern traffic. The factory-style manual crank windows preserve a clean, traditional look, while modern infotainment comes via a Pioneer MVH X370BT radio with Bluetooth, auxiliary input, and USB connectivity. Additional details include RS logo floor mats, a vinyl trunk mat, a 120 miles per hour speedometer, and a column-mounted 8,000 revolutions per minute tachometer, blending old-school muscle car atmosphere with modern convenience. Powering this Camaro is a modern 6.0-liter LS2 V8 engine equipped with a Holley Sniper electronic fuel injection system, delivering modern reliability, strong horsepower, and crisp throttle response while preserving classic V8 character. Power is sent through a 3-speed automatic transmission with overdrive, offering both strong off-the-line performance and relaxed highway cruising. The exhaust system is a true dual setup, enhancing both performance and sound. The braking system has been upgraded with power-assisted front disc brakes and rear drums, along with a dual-circuit master cylinder for improved safety and stopping confidence. This drivetrain combination represents a significant modernization over any original 1968 configuration, transforming the car into a true restomod built for both performance and drivability. With its combination of freshly restored bodywork, striking black and white exterior theme, fully updated interior with air conditioning and modern audio, and a powerful LS2 V8 drivetrain, this 1968 Chevrolet Camaro stands as a high-end restomod that offers the best of both classic and contemporary worlds. The car retains the unmistakable presence and design of a first-generation Camaro while delivering modern performance, comfort, and reliability that few original examples can match. Positioned at a premium price point, this Camaro is clearly aimed at the buyer who wants a true turnkey, show-quality muscle car that can be driven hard, cruised comfortably, and proudly displayed without compromise. Number 16. This 1967 Ford Mustang convertible, C-Code, offered at $33,000 and located in North Hollywood, California, is presented as a very solid and reliable classic convertible that blends original character with tasteful mechanical and cosmetic updates. From the factory, this Mustang was equipped with a desirable 289 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a C4 automatic transmission, and it still retains that configuration today, delivering smooth and dependable performance. Power steering adds to its ease of use, making it comfortable for both city driving and longer cruises. The seller emphasizes that this is a strong-running, road-ready car with current California registration and a clean title, placing it firmly in the category of a turnkey classic rather than a stalled project. The engine benefits from a recently rebuilt 4-barrel Holley carburetor, ensuring crisp throttle response and improved drivability, while a dual MagnaFlow exhaust system gives the car a strong, aggressive V8 sound without being overly harsh. The Mustang is also equipped with new American Racing Magnum 500 wheels and new tires, which not only enhance the car's stance but also improve overall road grip and driving confidence. The seller states that the car is very solid and reliable, does not leak, and does not overheat, reinforcing the claim that this convertible can be driven regularly without the constant fear of mechanical issues that often accompany vintage cars. Originally finished in lime gold, this Mustang has recently been repainted in a striking dark moss green, and the seller notes that the paint is in great condition. This color change gives the car a more aggressive and modern appearance while still respecting its classic lines. The exterior presentation is further enhanced by the presence of a new convertible top, which is a manual top and is described as being in excellent condition. The boot cover is also stated to be in great shape, completing the clean and refined look when the top is down and reinforcing the impression that this car has been carefully maintained and upgraded where it matters visually. Inside, the Mustang features a two-tone tan and black interior that complements the dark exterior perfectly, creating a classic yet sporty cabin atmosphere. The car is equipped with manual brakes, and all lights and gauges are reported to work exactly as they should, indicating that the electrical system is fully functional. The factory-style radio is also in working condition, adding to the authenticity of the driving experience. With its strong-running 289 V8, automatic transmission, power steering, fresh paint, new convertible top, upgraded wheels and exhaust, and fully functional systems throughout, this 1967 Ford Mustang convertible stands as a well-rounded and highly presentable classic that offers both visual appeal and dependable performance in one iconic open-top package. Number 17. This 1968 Chevrolet Camaro, offered at $45,000 and located in Thousand Oaks, California, is presented as a fully restored classic that has undergone a complete, professional build by a shop in Burbank, California. The seller states that over $75,000 has been invested into this car, and since the restoration was completed, it has accumulated less than 500 miles, highlighting how fresh and recently finished this build truly is. The restoration was performed as a top-to-bottom project rather than a partial refurbishment, making this Camaro a true turnkey example that is ready to be enjoyed immediately without the need for additional work. Power comes from a 383 cubic inch Chevrolet Stroker crate motor paired with a turbo 400 automatic transmission and posi-traction rear end, providing strong acceleration and reliable performance. The drivetrain is supported by a performance radiator with an electric cooling fan to maintain proper operating temperatures even in heavy traffic or warm weather. The ignition system has been fully upgraded with MSD ignition components, along with new spark plugs and wires, while alloy valve covers enhance both durability and underhood appearance. Ceramic-coated performance headers feed into a brand-new exhaust system equipped with Flowmaster mufflers, giving this Camaro a deep, aggressive muscle car sound to match its performance capabilities. The electrical and interior systems have also been completely refreshed, including a new wiring harness, a Dakota digital dash cluster, and a new fuse box to ensure modern reliability while retaining a classic appearance. Inside, the car features new upholstery and new door panels, giving the cabin a fresh, clean, and fully restored look. The braking system has been comprehensively upgraded with a new master cylinder and Willwood brakes on both the front and rear, delivering modern stopping power to match the increased horsepower. The suspension has also been addressed with new sway bars, arms, and bushings, improving handling, stability, and overall road feel. Finishing off the restoration are new tires and wheels that complete the aggressive and polished stance of the car. The seller notes that full receipts are available for everything that has been done, offering strong documentation of the quality and extent of the build. With its high-dollar restoration, powerful 383-stroker engine, turbo 400 transmission, fully modernized brakes, suspension, wiring, and interior, and fewer than 500 miles since completion, this 1968 Camaro represents an opportunity to own a professionally built muscle car for significantly less than the documented investment. The price is stated as firm, and interested buyers are encouraged to come see the car in person to fully appreciate the level of detail and craftsmanship throughout. Number 18. This 1963 Buick LeSabre Custom Wagon, offered at $22,000 and located in Lakeside, California, is presented as a highly distinctive and exceptionally rare full-size American cruiser with extensive custom work already completed. The seller notes that this is an original San Diego car, adding to its long-term California history and likely contributing to its solid overall condition. As a wagon variant, it already stands out among early 1960s Buicks, and the seller emphasizes how rare it truly is, stating they have never seen another one in person. With its dramatic stance, custom touches, and impressive presentation, this LeSabre is positioned as both a unique showpiece and a fun, head-turning weekend cruiser. Under the hood sits the desirable 401 cubic inch Buick Nailhead V8, which was rebuilt approximately 2 years ago and fitted with a mild camshaft to enhance both drivability and performance. The engine is paired with a 4-barrel intake and is described as running perfectly, offering strong and reliable power with classic Nailhead character. While the car is equipped as a factory air-conditioned vehicle, the air conditioning system is currently not hooked up, leaving that as a potential finishing touch for the next owner. Even without the air conditioning active, the seller describes the wagon as a super fun cruiser that delivers both sound and performance in equal measure. A major highlight of this Buick is its full air ride suspension system, which allows the car to lay extremely low, reportedly sitting just a quarter-inch off the ground when fully dropped. This dramatic stance gives the wagon an aggressive custom presence that sets it apart from typical restored or stock examples. The entire exterior has been shaved for a cleaner, smoother look, and the car is equipped with modern keyless entry, blending classic styling with contemporary convenience. These custom modifications reflect a high level of thought and craftsmanship, transforming this LeSabre into a true custom build rather than a simple restoration. Visually, the paint is described as being in amazing condition, further reinforcing the show-ready appearance of the car. The combination of the rare wagon body, rebuilt Nailhead V8, full air suspension, shaved exterior, and keyless entry creates a unique blend of classic luxury, custom style, and modern functionality. The seller is asking $22,000 or best offer and makes it clear that they are not looking for any trades. With its rarity, strong mechanical condition, standout custom features, and striking presentation, this 1963 Buick LeSabre Custom Wagon represents a rare opportunity to acquire a truly unique American classic that offers both show appeal and enjoyable drivability. Number 19. This 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle, offered at $89,000 and located in Moreno Valley, California, is presented as a fully modernized muscle car build that combines classic styling with contemporary high-performance engineering. At the heart of the car is a brand-new Chevrolet Crate LS3 producing an impressive 525 horsepower, paired with a newly built 4L65E automatic transmission for strong, reliable power delivery. The engine has been dressed to resemble a traditional small-block Chevy, maintaining a classic underhood appearance while delivering modern LS performance. Engine management is handled by a Holley Terminator X Max PCM, and the engine bay features a clean wire-tuck setup for a refined, show-quality look. The seller states that everything works exactly as it should, underscoring the car's turnkey nature. The chassis and braking systems have been extensively upgraded to match the performance potential of the powertrain. The Chevelle is equipped with Willwood disc brakes on both the front and rear, along with a Willwood master cylinder and hydroboost system to ensure strong, confident stopping power. Up front, the car rides on coilover suspension for improved handling and adjustability, while cooling is handled by an aluminum radiator with dual SPAL electric fans to keep temperatures in check even under aggressive driving conditions. Factory bucket seats and a center console remain in place, preserving the original muscle car interior layout while benefiting from modern mechanical reliability underneath. Inside, the car blends factory-inspired styling with modern technology and comfort. It features an SS-style dash fitted with Dakota Digital RTX gauges that provide precise, modern instrumentation in a classic display format. Power windows add everyday convenience, while the climate is controlled by a vintage air system for modern air conditioning performance. Entertainment is handled by a high-end stereo system featuring 2 amplifiers and 3 subwoofers, offering powerful, premium quality sound. Every interior and electrical feature is described as fully functional, reinforcing the idea that this Chevelle is not only show-ready but also designed to be fully enjoyed on the road. Visually, the car is described as beautiful, wearing an older paint job that still turns heads wherever it goes, suggesting a well-kept finish with strong visual impact. The overall presentation combines classic 1970 Chevelle muscle car lines with modern performance hardware and luxury-like amenities, making it equally suitable for cruising, car shows, or spirited driving. The seller is asking $89,000 and is open to cash, bank wire transfers, or bank financing through a classic car loan provider. With its 525 horsepower LS3, extensive supporting upgrades, and a fully sorted interior and chassis, this Chevelle represents a high-end Restomod build aimed at buyers seeking top-tier performance wrapped in one of the most iconic muscle car bodies ever produced. Number 20. This 1962 Chrysler 300 four-door sedan, offered at $2,000 and located in Duarte, California, is presented as a classic luxury project car from the early 1960s with strong mechanical potential and solid fundamentals. Known for its bold styling, substantial size, and upscale presence, this Chrysler 300 represents an era when American sedans were built with both performance and comfort in mind. The seller describes it as a nice luxury car despite showing rust in some areas, which is expected for a vehicle of this age. The car currently needs a trunk lid and a rear window, making it a clear restoration candidate rather than a ready-to-drive cruiser, but it remains a highly appealing starting point for someone looking to bring a vintage Mopar sedan back to life. Powering this classic is the desirable 413 cubic inch V8 engine, paired with the iconic Chrysler push-button automatic transmission, a distinctive feature that adds both character and collectability. The engine has been briefly started using starter fluid, indicating that it turns over and shows signs of life, although it has not yet been fully run with a complete fuel system setup. This suggests that with some basic mechanical attention, fuel system inspection, and general recommissioning, the car could realistically be back on the road without the need for a full drivetrain replacement. The tires are described as being in great condition, which is another cost-saving advantage and helps reinforce that this car has not been completely neglected. From a cosmetic and structural standpoint, the car does have rust in various areas, and the missing trunk lid and rear window will need to be sourced as part of the restoration process. However, the seller emphasizes that it would not take much to get the car driving again, pointing toward a project that is more about finishing details and addressing known needs than rescuing a total wreck. The presence of rust should be carefully evaluated in critical areas such as the floors, frame rails, and suspension mounting points, but the overall presentation suggests a viable, restorable platform rather than a parts-only candidate. With its large body, elegant lines, and unmistakable early 60s Chrysler styling, this sedan offers a dramatic visual payoff once properly restored. The sale includes a clean title and keys in hand, making the transaction straightforward for the next owner. The asking price is $2,000 with room for offers, and the seller is even open to possible trades, giving buyers added flexibility in negotiating the deal. At this price level, finding a complete 1962 Chrysler 300 sedan with a big block 413 V8 and push-button automatic transmission is becoming increasingly rare. Whether approached as a budget restoration, a custom cruiser build, or a historically faithful revival, this Chrysler represents an affordable entry point into full-size early 1960s American luxury with genuine performance heritage and long-term collectible appeal. We appreciate you watching our roundup of 20 affordable classic cars from the marketplace. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to Cheap Classic Cars. And make sure to share this video with anyone who shares your love for timeless rides.